How's everybody doing? We've got Alone in the Dark to stream today. Let me go ahead and move this a little bit closer here. Don't mind the noise. Alright, that should be better. Let's check this out. Brightness. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the brightness because I know it's usually pretty dark on stream. We're gonna go there. 14. I just don't like midtones section. Seems a little bright, but we're gonna go there. Contrast. You know, I wonder if I bring that. That might work there, actually. That's what we're going with, right there. Okay. New game, who's ready? Let's go. Do we want standard? I think we're gonna go... Kinda wanna focus more on the story, but... Oh, not sure. We'll start out here and see how it goes, I guess. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. Those who want to figure out everything for themselves, no extra systems to guide the player. What do you guys think? Old school or modern? Warper. Warper. Oh, he gonna get eaten. He's like, I do not give a crap about your car. You'll stop for me.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
Possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
You're just so nonchalant about it.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Harper family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's after setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray in his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they're also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Harwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
And what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
Alone? In the dark?
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
That's crazy.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
I think she knows more than she's letting on. Oh, you get to be either one? What? Emily Hotwood. Edward Conby. Does anyone have a choice on which one we go with before I select? I give you like 30 seconds or so. Twenty more seconds. Alright, we're going with the dude with the gun. Edward Conby.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Chapter 1. Okay. Look for a way inside the house. If it's abandoned, why is there a light on? All these strange lights in odd places. Oh, there's a key.
Now what do we got here?
We'll take the light, but there was a key there. Ah, there it is. Kitchen garden key. The garden has its own kitchen, huh? Okay then. On and off. Hey. That's kind of fancy. Does that help me hide? Alright, there was... Wait, is he crouched? He is. What does B do? Nothing? X? Nothing? Zoom? Alright, that's where I wanted. There's his license. LA?
Louisiana State Board of Private Investigator Examiners grants the following license to Edward Carmby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. License number 196692-LA. Good until May 15th, 1930.
Okay. No.
Comby, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so get me my money. I'll be at the Maccabean all night if you score some dough. Obed Morton.
Obed Morton. Oh, we can get in here. Thought I saw something back there. I think it was a reflection from that other light. Rats. Hello? Somebody there. Yeah. Oh, more ammo? I don't know if that's a good sign this early. Ma'am, your bowl is empty. That's pretty sweet greenhouse.
This one big tree feels like a territory.
Bro, something's whispering. Sounds like it's the tree.
Huh? What?
Bro, that's the tree whispering. It's crazy. Housekeeper's key. I feel like it's for that door down there, but we're gonna come up here. Nothing in the algae water. Oh shoot, there's a staircase there too? That's sick. I figured it. Oh, that's blocked. Welcome to Deserto. Definitely hear something moving about. Why did my door just randomly close? I want the keys there.
Don't mind if I do.
don't mind if I do. Family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred Sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madam.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madam. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Strange. None of that was there, but it was reading it. This may reveal nearby interaction point. Okay. That's new. Kinda cool, I guess. That helps out. So many other noises. Bullets in the fridge. I hear a clock. And there it is. I think we checked on everything in here. We've got that door. We've got this door. Might need a key for this one. Nope. What is that? Rat poison. What are lagniaps? Just like hidden things to collect. Forbidden knowledge.
What was that?
Non-essential items that you can find throughout the game. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. Magnamps carry over from game to game. Some sets can't even be completed. I didn't get to read the rest. Oh, that's open now. Strange. And I thought we were gonna need a key for that. Alright, which way do we want to go then? I think there's a hole in the... No? I hate that the doors close on their own. It's kind of irritating. Ooh. Streetcar ticket. Nothing. Is this a dead-end room? No, but we need a key.
I need the key.
Okay. Got it. I am full on bullets. That kind of stinks. I feel like here pretty soon we're gonna have to start using them. Upstairs. We don't want to go upstairs yet. Why is the fan going? Sabotage.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Hello, y'all. This is sabotage. Alright. I feel like we're gonna pause the puzzle. I think we need one more piece maybe before we can do anything with it. It won't let me do anything. Unless I gotta use like the... Nope. Alright, I guess we're going up top. Top side it is. Wow, this place is pretty big. That mean that it's barred on the other side? Is that what that symbol means? Got a bathroom. Nothing in here, huh? Yeah, I should probably start doing that. Bedroom. Locked medicine box. Okay. Map. Okay, so blue is completed. Red is explored, but not completed. Bolted door, blocked door. Okay. Oh, there was a key with it. Lots of key.
Hey.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra's upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Okay. Nothing over there. I don't think we can open this. So, okay. Let's try the library first. Right? Yeah, library. Well, that needs a key too.
I need the key.
Alright, well, to the plaza. Or do we go up?
It's wedged shut.
Wedged. Alright. At least there's not too much up here. Private, no entry.
Looks important.
To the plaza. Alright, so it looks like we can jump down to get back out there again. Alright, what else we got in here? Anything? Doors? Guess we start here.
I need the key.
Wow, there's so many locked doors already. Rubber stamp. That's a bell.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
Okay. So we've got this door. Can we open it? Nope.
I need the key.
Right, it doesn't look like we can do a whole lot here. What is that? Is that like another bell? Uh-oh. Is that the front door?
Thanks.
It is.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that hardwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood.
This is
I
strange.
just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable? How? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in the room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. A really strange, loony bin place, huh?
Let's look around. See if we can pick up any clues.
My middle name is Clue. Okay, not really. Another puzzle. Okay. Why can't I do any of these puzzles?
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity, staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Teruel. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
1 of 5. Huh? Wait. Were there other pages in that? There is.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boiler in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock with its astronomical motifs would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Teruel? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of the center were becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All would be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
This must be clues to some puzzle. Talisman plates and sockets. There are always 3 members. I don't know what that last word is. Storm? check that. Just making sure these are all one-page things. Looks like they are. Okay. Need a key. Alright, so we have to have all pieces in order to do this. Got it.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
I feel like she's not really there for her uncle.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one.
More or less the stuff that he has.
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming. Miss Hartwood. Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Bruh. Investigate the corner store. I'm not gonna be able to open that without a key. Yeah, we've already seen that painting. I'm guessing being that there's brooms in front of it, you can't go in those. Oh, roaches. The hell is that thing? Definitely gonna want those. I don't want to shoot it yet. No, it's terrible. I should. Holy poop, dude. Wasn't ready for one there. I'm expecting a dude right there. I don't think I'm quite ready to heal yet. Is there like a... Okay. Guess that's like a dodge button. was with the camera. Does that mean that it's saving? I don't think we're supposed to go through the smoke.
What the hell is going on?
What I want to know, dude. Do I need to sprint? Is that why it's telling me that? So I think that's where it wants me to explore. Nothing. Oops. Items can be thrown at enemies or... It went away so fast I couldn't read it. Oh, a pipe.
Okay.
Oh, what the shit, man? Come at me, bro. You like this? I like it. It's pretty cool so far. I'm enjoying it. Johnny the Conqueror. Big sad medicine. That's a big boy.
Don't let him get inside, combat. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
Packed with the dog, man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find it.
Oh, yeah? How much you paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth of that. You thinking, man, combat?
Not for help.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in the way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace. Got some.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess.
You know surprising things, combat. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
There are 3 keys on the chain. One that opens up to Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there are 2 belonging to Derceto and one with the clerk's office. And one for the library. Clerk's office, library. nothing in there. I think it's time that we go ahead and just do that real quick. Take that. Is there anything else in here? Maybe if we go back here. Oh, there's something over there I gotta check. Mind you of Jigsaw in a way. Oh, good thing we found that. A goat without horns. Can't go out that door. Oh my. That's a different looking one. Okay. Can I do anything with this? Whatever this thing is? You know what? Was there... I feel like there was ammo somewhere. Right here? Yeah. I don't like that it looks like it's still breathing. It's pulsating. Can we hit it while it's down? No. Another item to throw. I don't think I'm supposed to go any further than that. I'm not supposed to go into the smoke, I don't think. It's gonna take a number. Alright, there's the gate. Ooh. Hatchet. Medicine. Guess that's better than the pipe, huh? Maybe.
I can't go that way.
Okay. What the hell? coming out. That's how you get up there to that other one. Finish checking out what we got down here first. Ammo. Is this throwable? Oh shit! I didn't know that the weapons break. I had no idea they break. $38 GB update. And a 3 GB? Jeez. Man, I already checked for updates. Mine must have updated last night. Juju. Ooh, we only need one more to complete that one. You know what? I'm gonna run back and grab that ammo that was down here. Not liking the echo of the bullets. I don't like once the enemy gets to you and hits you, it's almost like you can't aim to shoot.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
In between there, a door. An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old. The base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Looks like it fits inside of that. So these are the only two things here.
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Oh, I kind of didn't want to do that yet. Alright, I did see in a picture earlier the numbers. I believe it's 358.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Wait, where? 3. I think that's how that goes anyway. Oh, did not mean to do that.
It's showing something. Place? Where is that?
It looks like here in this room. Look like this table. Yeah, it looked like this thing right here.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hardwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Conby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the View Cafe, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
What is the temperature like
you
there?
You do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy. And he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Safe returns. Chapter 2.
Detective Carney, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you...
Jeez, it's that cold
Have you
out.
found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive, and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I wanna try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to a place he mentioned in the book. What was his name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Repairing the boiler.
Saw you noticing in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Another key. Room key number 6.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elizabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Well, in the kitchen garden. Guessing that's where the plates are. Rorschach.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for a reason for admission?
What her agents told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple, and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed. Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Dossetto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor. Elizabeth Perosi, 33 years old?
What's
What
the
should I
room we
put
got
down
going?
as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Dossetto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar, because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I would have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor. Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Alright, that's all the pages.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy. There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone. I need the key.
So that's a different key than the office key. Fantastic. Okay, we can go to the library. What was that?
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Britlo, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Leras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of their settle, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of their settle still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
So that goes along with that one girl that they said thought she was part of something like 20 years earlier. She would have been a kid. You said the same thing I said. Got me a fire poker. Is that all that's in here? Looks like it, just the doors now. Oh, this one's way
shut.
Oh, this is the balcony to that. What the hell? I don't like it. I do not like it. What am I supposed to do? Debris. Another weapon here. Is this a weapon too? Oh, this room is filling up. Bolt cutter. Bruh.
What happened? Everything's normal again?
Weird. Oh, it's not the balcony. The balcony's up top. Anyway, is this the whale that it was talking about? It's not really a whale. Mountain. Maybe the whale was where the tree is. Oh. Maybe this is the whale it's talking about? Still, it's more of a fountain. Alright, let's see.
What?
Oh no, the kitchen garden is this room here. That's where the whale would make s'mores. So the whale is here somewhere. Oh. That's what I need. He says. So ladder. Snip.
Got it.
More weapons, there's a hose.
Okay.
I think we're gonna attach that hose. Oh, that's a way up to get up there. Okay. We're gonna attach that hose. Now, I guess I need to fill it with water to raise it. Where's the hose go? Down here? What are you doing in there? You don't like crows? Usually means something bad is coming. Hey, I don't remember this hole being here. Mummified cat.
This can't be real.
So, I don't know if there's one more piece that I need, or if that's good enough. There's still more to do out here in the kitchen garden, because it's red. But that could be for like a later point in time, and probably involves that statue. Oh, you know what? I don't need to be up here, actually. I want to go back into that boiler room. Which is this way. Oh, we cannot go in there from here now. What? Valve from the wine cellar. Alright. Oh. And the astronomical clock. Oh, we still gotta go in that one person's room, too. Seems like a lot to explore. It is, to be honest. I wonder... No, that doesn't do it. Okay, room 6. Where would room 6 be? Upstairs? Or upstairs? Actually, you know what? I think this is the wrong area. I think go back in here. I think it's upstairs here. Creepy looking statues. Oh. Alright. We are here. That's gonna lead to a hallway.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
It's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high.
Can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. We can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked. Time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Awkward. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I think that's where we're gonna call it for now. We'll come back at another time. I hope that you guys have enjoyed Alone in the Dark. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.